This week we're talking about running apps, so let's get stuck in. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now, if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community and check out the description. There's loads of cool things down there. Right, so this week we're talking about running apps. I'm going to give you sort of my top 5 apps that I personally use, because I do get asked what apps I use, and I'll mention some of the other cool ones out there as well. So let's get stuck in. Right guys, so like I said a second ago, the apps that I use are basically the ones that are the most easiest to use. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like to live an overcomplicated life, right? So the number one app that I use for running is Strava. Why is that? Well, there's like millions and millions of people on it. Most of the guys in the Fordy Runs running community use it. It has that social aspect to it. It's very easy to use. I can link it up to my Garmin, which is fantastic. I can check out most of what I need on there. Do you need to pay for Summit or the extra premium service? I would say no. I think it is a waste of money. It is a question I get asked a lot. I did have it for a period of time and I just wasn't getting the most out of it. So for me, I wouldn't bother paying the money. I think if you are like me, as I said, you want to keep it simple. I can drill into the stats if I want to a degree, but I like to look at where my pace is, what my overall pace is, my heart rate, my splits, that sort of stuff. Then normal Strava does exactly what I want. You've got the club features on there, so we've got a Fordy Runs running club on Strava. We set challenges within that club, so there's loads of cool things that Strava does, and I think that's why I think it is the number one running app. Right, the second most used app on my phone with regards to running is my Garmin one. Now it might sound silly because I've got Strava, but I like Garmin Connect as well because it gives me a little bit more information on certain things. Now I could probably get that from Strava if I paid for it or I knew how to sort of drill into it, but I like on the Garmin Connect that I can look at, like from my watch, the cadence. I can look at like I say, my heart rates, and I can really look at my lap times and really drill into some of my stats like my VO2 max, all that kind of stuff, all those sort of stats. I kind of geek out a little bit on it and I really like that, and I like how easy it is on the Garmin Connect to use. Obviously I don't have Polar, I don't have another sort of brand of running watch. I use a Garmin GPS, I use a 735 XT, I think it's called. So it gives me everything I need. Even if I go and do a swim, it gives me like the splits, or if I'm on the treadmill or whatever. And I like that, and I like the fact that Garmin Connect gives me that. So if you've got a Garmin watch, even if you're using Strava, I would still recommend actually getting the Garmin Connect as well. Right, the third most used app on my phone with regards to running is the Relieve app. And I basically use this because I like to create the really cool maps and stuff of where I've run, and that's basically the only thing I use it for. I don't use it on the social aspect. There is a social element to it. You can, you know, check what other people are running and all that sort of stuff, but me, I just like it because it creates maps, and I like the fact that it creates a little video. It's as simple as that. It's free. It syncs up to my Garmin, so every time I finish my run I then get a notification say, would you like to create your map? And yeah, I do. Great, fantastic. So do you really need it? Probably not. But I think it's a really cool app, the fact that it creates that map and you can have a look at it, and then you can share that on the social platforms, because obviously I'm a social animal with regards to media, and I like all that. So if you're like me and you like geeking out on that sort of stuff, then definitely check out Relieve. Right, the next app on my phone that I use quite a bit is one called Countdown. Now this is not really a running app, I don't think, but what I like about Countdown is that I can enter all my sort of races and events in it. Now, I found it through the Fordy Runs running community. Somebody else had it, and I just think it's a really cool, easy way of keeping a track of all your races and events that you're doing. Now, I struggle to know what day it is, and the fact that this app, it gives me a real nice sort of colour scheme that I can use and all this sort of stuff. It's really weird, but you'll be surprised how many runners actually use it. So check it out. It's called Countdown. I think it's a free app. I can't remember whether I paid it for it or not, but it's a really cool app, and it's a great way to manage your sort of schedule over the year of your runs and events. Now the other app I use is called Map My Run. It's a great app to use to working out your runs that you're going to do, especially if you're new to running and you want to know, plan out your routes. Map My Run's a great app to try. I think along with that you can try also another good app. Actually, if you're brand new to running, an app you should try is the Couch to 5K by the NHS. Check that out. That's a really good app if you're brand new to running. Actually, talking about other apps as well. The Couch to 5K app by the NHS is fantastic. Runkeeper's good, I would say, with regards to comparing it to Strava. They do a very similar sort of thing, but with Strava you get more of the social side of things. So that's why I always recommend Strava to our runners. I think it's the fact that it offers that more social side of it, although Runkeeper does just as good a job with regards to actually the stats and stuff like that you get from your runs. The other app I say is the Nike Run Club. That's good. I know a lot of people use that. Me personally, I got a bit fed up with it. I had it on my Apple Watch and it just got annoying, and yeah, I think there's more to it than I got out of it, but like, it's quite good. There's like training plans and stuff like that you can use on there, but me personally, again, I just go straight back to Strava again from the social aspect of it. But that's another good app as well. But yeah, that's probably it. Actually, they're probably the sort of mainstay of the apps that I've used or use on a regular basis. So let me know in the comments below, are there any other apps that people should be checking out? Are there any other ones that you would recommend? I'd be interested to know. So share it down in the comments. Let me know what other apps you think are good for running. But that's it from me. I'll catch you guys later.